Jimmy Fallon welcomes Viola Davis. NBC Tonight.
I've evaded the police for 20 years. They can't catch me.
There's an all-out manhunt for Sir.
Ready? Who is that woman?
Quiet.
What would happen if I screamed?
Found next Tuesday on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Thank you for coming.
You had me a kidnapping for ransom.
New episodes of The Irrational will return to NBC. Catch up now on Peacock.
Studies show.
I'll pass on the monologue.
The Irrational on NBC.
Live on NBC 12. This is News Watch 12 at 10.
Good evening, I'm Jessica Jukage. A court-ordered redo election was held in a small Vilas County town today after the spring election had irregularities. Today, Presque Isle held a re-election, and the new board chairperson is John McLean. He won by 294 votes, beating Lorene Walters by 29 votes. The original election for Presque Isle Town Chair Board was originally happened on April 4th, and today they have their re-election. After voting had concluded with a 242-241 outcome in Walters' favor, McLean filed a lawsuit claiming there were irregularities.
It needs to be done because, again, the fundamental underlying problem is that you've got to protect free and fair elections.
Circuit Court Judge Martha Milanowski ruled 2 ballots had been illegally cast and 3 other ballots were missing witness addresses. The judge then ordered a redo election, which happened today.
I think it was not only the best decision because the 2 of the votes that the judge identified as being illegally cast were performed by people who shouldn't have been here. And if you were to ask them who they voted for, can you really trust what that answer would have been?
While a court-ordered re-election is rare, both McLean and Walters told WJFW that they wanted to have a fair election, and they agreed with the judge's decision. Jeff, another warm one out there today.
Yeah, high temperatures up near 60 today. We'll do it again tomorrow and for Thursday, followed by a big cool down on Friday. So go outside now and check on high temperatures from today. And we're talking about 57 in Rhinelander, but a couple low 60s across central Wisconsin, including Stevens Point had a high of 63 earlier. So overall, kind of a warm day, but tomorrow, same story, and Thursday as well, followed by a big change on Friday. Right now, it's still 51 in Rhinelander, 50 for Tomahawk. This is not normal. The average high temperature is 40. Our actual low temperature could be 40 tonight across much of north central Wisconsin. Lots of clouds out there now, but they're going to break up overnight tonight, though. The clear line just off to the west of us right there, moving in this direction. So we'll get some clear skies in here tonight, and then tomorrow that's going to bring us a lot of sunshine throughout the afternoon with a gusty southwest wind. And there's not much happening over here at all, so a nice day tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, followed by some changes over the weekend. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 40. Your full forecast is coming up. Jessica.
Wisconsin Senate has passed a bipartisan measure to overhaul the state's liquor laws and create new regulations for private event venues. The measure would create a new division within the State Department of Revenue to oversee and enforce liquor laws. It would also require special event venues known generally as wedding barns to either eliminate the number of times they serve alcohol in a year or obtain a liquor license. Wedding barn owners have objected to the proposal and say the requirements could put them out of business. Currently, wedding barns do not need a liquor license to operate, and many contract with licensed vendors to provide alcohol at events they host. The Wisconsin Senate passed a bill that would offer tens of millions of dollars in state grants to combat PFAS pollution. Today, the chamber passed the Republican-authored bill 23-10. The legislation now goes to the Assembly. It would create grants for Wisconsin cities, towns, and villages. $125 million fund that GOP legislatures included in the state budget to deal with forever chemicals. Governor Tony Evers says he does not support the bill because it would limit the DNR's ability to order landowners to clear up the contamination. A jury found a Wisconsin woman guilty of homicide by poisoning a woman under her care. She was named a victim in the victim's will and was also found guilty of 2 counts of felony theft. Prosecutors accused Jesse Krzyzewski of stealing money from Lynn Hernan and then killing her to cover up the fraud. The prosecution says Krzyzewski, while initially denying involvement, later told investigators Hernan wanted to die, so she gave her bottles of eye drops to drink. Medical experts in the trial said that can be fatal.
Our team has discussed this, and we really believe that the defendant's own statements in this case were extremely compelling evidence.
The defense choosing not to speak after the verdict. Maintained throughout closing Monday, Hernan knew about the money and while sick and unhappy took her own life. Sentencing is set for December 7th. Krzyzewski faces a mandatory life sentence on the homicide conviction and an additional 10 years combined for the felony theft counts. Today, the Wisconsin State Senate approved a bipartisan plan to spend more than $500 million to help Milwaukee Brewers repair their stadium over the next 3 decades. The chamber approved the legislation on a 19-14 vote, sending it to the Assembly, where Speaker Robin Vos has signaled his support. GOP senators amended the plan to increase the proposed ticket surcharge that would partially fund repairs. The plan will use $387 million in state funds, as well as $135 million from the county and city of Milwaukee. The Brewers will also contribute $110 million for the plan. Governor Evers signaled he would sign the bill into law. Today, supporters of Wisconsin school choice programs urged the state Supreme Court to reject a lawsuit seeking to declare the program unconstitutional. The lawsuit was brought by several Wisconsin residents and is being funded by the Minocqua Brewing Super PAC, operated by Kirk Bangstad. It argues the funding for voucher school program and charter schools violate the Wisconsin Constitution's declaration that public funds be spent for public purposes. The court must first decide whether they will take the case or send it to the lower courts, where it could take years to fully resolve. Wisconsin school choice programs serve more than 52,000 students at a cost of $444 million in the last school year. Today, Wisconsin's Department of Instruction released report cards for the state school districts. They found that around 94% of districts either met or exceeded expectations for the last school year. That's down slightly from 95% a year before. This comes despite reports that Wisconsin students have become less proficient in areas like reading and math. According to the National Assessment of Education Progress, less than 40% of Wisconsin students scored proficient in reading last school year. Wausau School Board has voted to stop plans to restructure Wausau school system. The board voted 5-4 to maintain their current elementary, middle, and high school system. This includes dropping plans to merge Wausau West and Wausau East by the 2025-26 school year. Board members may consider restructuring again in the future, but many weren't sure whether they could implement the new system in time for the beginning of the school year. President Joe Biden is set to meet with the Chinese president on Wednesday. The two leaders are coming together during a time of global turbulence. Relations between China and the U.S. have been in a downward spiral. The Biden administration hopes this face-to-face meeting will cool the rising temperature. Jen Sullivan takes a look at what we can expect and what's at stake.
President Joe Biden touching down in San Francisco Tuesday ahead of his highly anticipated meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Earlier in the day, Biden was asked what he expects to gain from their meeting Wednesday.
Get back on a normal course of corresponding.
The two leaders are expected to talk about a variety of issues like climate change, drug trafficking, and the conflicts in Israel and Ukraine. The wars are one of the many reasons tensions between the two nations have been escalating. Last month, Xi and Russian President Vladimir Putin met, saying the, quote, common threats have brought the two nations together. That relationship could be seen as a threat as the U.S. is aligned with Ukraine.
Ties and communications between our two militaries are critical. The Chinese have basically severed those communication links. President Biden would like to reestablish them.
This will be the second time Biden has met with Xi in person since taking office, and it's been a tumultuous relationship throughout his presidency. This year, starting off with the so-called Chinese spy balloon flying over the U.S. China denies it was spying. Then in March, a House hearing to determine whether China was using the Chinese-owned TikTok to spy on Americans and gain their personal information.
Chinese Communist Party is able to use this as a tool to manipulate America
as a whole. TikTok CEO denying that. And in August, the Justice Department announcing 2 U.S. Navy sailors were arrested for espionage, accused of sending U.S. military information to China. Wednesday's meeting could be a first step to repair the tattered relationship. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
A piece of Rhinelander will soon be in the Capitol Rotunda. Coming up, we'll have a look at the new holiday tree and how it was selected. That's after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation or save $300, $600, or even $1,000 on all hard surface flooring. That's right, free carpet installation or extra savings up to $1,000 on hard surface flooring. If you need flooring, now is the time to buy. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever.
Our prices will floor you.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi. I'm Carrie from Wittenberg. I lost over 100 pounds and 68 inches. I know the secret. Prior to starting this program, I suffered with chronic migraines, lots of joint aches and pains, didn't have the energy to be the mom that I needed to be. My energy level's back, my confidence is back. I would definitely recommend this program to anyone looking for a change.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
All right, so the big question is, when are we going to pay for this? Temperatures near 60 out there today, some cloud cover, but overall, who cares? It was near 60 in mid-November today, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow and also for Thursday, followed by a big change getting in here on Friday. Well, right now, it's still 51 in Rhinelander, 47 for Antigo. It's comfy out there. The average high temperature is 40. That's where our low temperature could be tonight, the average low being 23. The record low, 3 below back in 1916. The sun set earlier at 4:28. We have lost 6 hours and 5 minutes of daylight since mid-June around here, and we have more to go. Precipitation-wise, of course, you know, we could use some rain and or some snow. Lots of you want some snow. It's just not in the forecast for us anytime soon, as we have more warm temperatures on the way. Okay, speaking of warm temperatures, here we are at 10 o'clock at night, and temperatures in the 50s pretty much across the plains in Wisconsin right now. Now, there are cooler temperatures over here. They're going to get here on Friday with a really strong cold front coming through on Friday. That's going to drop temperatures throughout the afternoon on a gusty northwest wind. Until then, though, we have relatively warmer temperatures on the way for tomorrow, for Thursday into Friday morning, and then the cooler temperatures arrive, likely hanging out in the 40s or near 40 through much of next week. On paper, it looks like this. So 55 tomorrow. I'll call it 55-ish tomorrow. Same thing for us on Thursday. Then the cold front comes through, a couple of rain showers Thursday night, a couple of snow showers in there as well. High temperatures Friday in the mid to upper 30s with a gusty northwest wind. We're definitely going to feel that. Out there now, lots of cloud cover today. Well, who cares though, right? The clearing line though is right here, and that is moving this way. So overall, we'll have decreasing clouds out there tonight, and then tomorrow we have lots of sunshine on the way, and then increasing clouds again for us most likely on Thursday ahead of our next weather system. So for tonight, no issues at all. Here's 3 o'clock in the morning looking at mostly clear skies across our our region for tonight. Lots of sunshine for tomorrow. Lots of clear skies again tomorrow evening. And then we have increasing clouds most likely getting in here on Thursday ahead of our next system. There it is there. It's going to be a cold front, and there could be a little bit of moisture with it, like a little bit of moisture with it. I think it was a few sprinkles Thursday night to Friday morning, maybe a couple of snow flurries in there as well. Our forecast then tonight, though, looking at partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies. Breezy out there with low temperatures down near 38 and a southwest wind that could gust near 30 throughout the afternoon. All right, so for tomorrow, lots of sunshine tomorrow. High temperatures back mid to upper 50s, but we'll have a gusty west wind in there again, making it feel slightly cooler throughout the afternoon. And then looking ahead, here's a 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows a story, right? So our long, dry stretch continues. So tomorrow, 55, Thursday, 57, then the cold front comes through again. It's going to be most likely Thursday night, early parts of Friday morning. There could be a couple sprinkles, couple flurries along that. It won't be a big deal. And then we're going to feel this, right? Friday, high temperature of 38 and a gusty northwest wind. Here's the weekend. Right now, temperatures hanging out near 40, lows in the 20s. Our next chance for meaningful rain and or snow, most likely Monday night into Tuesday of next week. Jessica.
A new report reveals heat-related deaths could drastically rise by 2050. According to the annual Lancet Countdown report, delaying action to combat climate change will lead to a nearly 5-fold increase in deaths. The report from more than 100 scientists and health practitioners found human health is being harmed by an increase in fossil fuel usage. Next month, world leaders will discuss how to protect public health due to climate change at the United Nations Climate Change Conference in Dubai. This year, Arizona reported nearly 600 people died of heat-related illnesses. With lots of drivers expected on the roads for Thanksgiving travel, gas prices are at their lowest since February. According to Gas Buddy, gas prices in the U.S. have dropped to just under $3 across the country on average. The company predicts it will save Americans nearly $1.2 billion a year during holiday travel compared to last year. Every December, a giant tree is lit up in the Capitol Rotunda for the holidays. This year's tree was cut down in Rhinelander today, and its owner was glad to see it go. Our own Dan Hagan has the story.
The tree has really gotten too large for the lot that it's on.
For the last few years, Marge Van Hooklen of Rhinelander hasn't been able to see much out of her front window, besides this tree.
So I wanted it gone, but I wanted it gone in a very honorable way.
Marge took to Facebook, letting people know that her tree was available to anyone who wanted it.
I thought, yeah, that's a nice tree for the Capitol.
Henry Schinnebeck of Great Lakes Timber Professionals is always on the lookout for the Capitol's holiday tree. Marge's tree met all of the requirements.
We got a hold of Marge, and she was tickled that it might be considered for a Capitol Christmas tree.
And that led to Tuesday morning, when the tree was cut down. That part was easy, compared to all the work it took to make the 32 by 16 foot tree fit on a trailer.
We're spending a little more time on this one.
And getting the tree into the Capitol, well, that's a problem for another day.
They're usually 1,000 to 1,500 pounds for the full tree. This one might go a little bit heavier.
Marge is happy the tree will have one final hurrah and to have a little more sunshine in her house.
It's been nice knowing you. That's about it. It's been nice knowing you.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Dan Hagan, Newswatch 12.
Thanks, Dan. The tree will be delivered to the Capitol tomorrow. There will be reserved seating for Marge at the tree lighting ceremony in December. The WIAA state football title games are just a few days away, and we have 2 teams from our area fighting for a championship. Coming up, Will Haraldson joins us to preview these title matchups.
Sue right, Jake middle, me on the left.
Yeah, I knew I'd win.
Are you saying something?
What's really happening over there?
I think you're on mute.
There's no substitute for real gaming fun. Go where fun lives. Old Chum Gaming Wittenberg. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get 0.9% APR on select 2023 Sierra models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
The sweetest place in town, the country store of Eagle River, is known for its quality candy. Made the old-fashioned way, slow-cooked in large copper kettles, then the candy is cooled on marble tables. Embrace the sweet aroma of your favorite candies: chocolates, fudge, brittle, turtles, snappers, almond bark, taffy, and hard candies. Order your holiday gift baskets filled with all sorts of goodies for friends, family, and colleagues. Treat yourself at the country store of Eagle River.
The Diocese of La Crosse televised Mass, Sundays at 6:30 a.m. on this station. Please join Bishop Callahan and the priests and faithful of the diocese Sunday mornings at 6:30 a.m.
May your homes be filled with the warmth of family, love, and gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving from Redmond Realty Group Rhinelander.
Coming up on Newswatch 12 today.
Find out what's coming up soon in Wausau.
Sounds very exciting. Some dry days on the way and warm temperatures following with the cool down. More when you tune in on your Wednesday.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
The Milwaukee Brewers have finally found their guy to replace Craig Counsell as the team's new manager, and that guy is very close to Counsell in his coaching career. Pat Murphy will be taking over the team while Counsell left to coach the Crew's rivals in the Chicago Cubs. Murphy has been the team's bench coach since 2016 and is finalizing a deal to be promoted to the Brewers' new manager. He was also the head coach for the Arizona State Sun Devils and Notre Dame's baseball teams, where he was Counsell's coach during that time. Murphy will be leading the team into the 2024 season, which starts for the Brewers on March 28th in New York against the Mets. The Wisconsin Badgers men's basketball team was back in action as they took on the Providence Friars in the annual Gavitt tip-off games. It was an offensive struggle for the Badgers as they found themselves in a 37-21 hole, at halftime, and they just couldn't figure things out as Providence gets the W 72-59. The women's team was also in action tonight as they hosted South Dakota State in the Kohl Center. It was a back-and-forth affair for all fourth quarters, but thanks to a clutch 17.6 assist and 5 steal performance by UW's Ronnie Porter, Wisconsin wins it 66-64 and improves to 3-0 on the year. The WFCA released their all-state teams for football this past season, and there are a few guys from our area who made the list. 2 schools and 2 players dominated the list, and that's why they're playing in the state title game in a few days. Edgar and Stratford had a total of 6 selections to the all-state team, including 4 from Kohler Kilty and Carter Butt combined. And 8-man Florence's Bryce Leffler made the all-state team after winning the state title this past weekend. Three Lakes had 2 players make it to the defense in LJ Turlisi and Tyler Janikowski. Congrats to all players this season, and good luck to those who are playing in the championship games this week. We are just 2 days away from the WIAA State Football Championships, and the anticipation couldn't be higher for 2 schools in our area. After some great playoff football, Edgar and Stratford both find themselves back at Camp Randall for a chance to bring a title back to their schools. And with all the excitement surrounding the championship games, all of the state qualifying head coaches had a Zoom interview to discuss their upcoming matchups.
It's been a fun team to coach. Having my own kid on the team has been fun and exhausting at the same time.
The Stratford Tigers have been one of the best teams in all of Division VI high school football this season. After an early season loss, the Tigers have since rattled off 11 straight dominant wins on their way to their 2nd consecutive state championship game berth. Tigers head coach Jason Tubbs credits his team's success to their senior leadership.
A couple returning players that are seniors that had a great season last year, and then kind of molded our younger guys into filling spots from our guys that graduated from last year, and start playing at the right time, and challenge with a tough conference that we're in, and just feel like our guys are clicking on all cylinders right now.
Looking back at that Week 2 loss, Coach Tubbs says that game taught his team many important lessons.
Being a rival game, there's always a little bit more pressure, it seems like. So I think it was good. It kind of relieved some of our pressure, being the defending state champs, to get in a loss in the column to show our guys, hey, we got to refocus.
The only team to figure out how to stop this electric Tigers offense has been their rivals, the Edgar Bobcats, who also find themselves competing for a state championship on Thursday. Bobcats head coach Jerry Sins says the key to their dominant season has been their star running back, Carter Budd.
He's kind of a rare combination of a guy for our school anyway, of a guy with that much size and power. He's been a 3-year starter for us in both offense and defense. He's led us in tackles for 3 years, and he's also led us in rushing and scoring.
Both Edgar and Stratford's game will be Thursday morning and can be seen live on Valley Sports. To find more information about other games kickoffs, head to the WIAA's website. We'll have more for you right after the break.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we honor those who have served and sacrificed. To show our gratitude this Veterans Day, we're offering unbeatable deals throughout the store. Like Peak Premium Antifreeze and Coolant, $4.99 a gallon after sale and rebate. Get instant savings on select sets of Goodyear tires and up to $100 in consumer rebates when you buy 4. Plus, find more great deals online at farmandfleet.com and pick them up just 1 hour later in our convenient drive-thru.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Hello. This is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases. And I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. Hey, if they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
Tune in for Newswatch 12 for all your local and national sports coverage. Join sports director and WBA award winner for Best Sportscast, Saul Meyer, weekdays for Sports Watch 12, NBC 12, news from where you live.
Cheers from Rhinelander Brewery. We hope you have a bountiful harvest of laughter, love, and good beer.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard. And all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Today, the Consumer Product Safety Commission used dramatic demonstrations to warn of the pitfalls that can ruin a happy holiday. Karen Kaifa has the stunning statistics behind common holiday injuries.
Dramatic demonstrations to underscore how the season of lights and wonder can bring household hazards. The Consumer Product Safety Commission releasing a new report about fires and injuries related to holiday decorating, cooking, and more.
How the unthinkable can happen in an instant. Fires involving Christmas trees and candles are far too frequent in this holiday season.
The CPSC says an average of 1,600 cooking fires take place on Thanksgiving Day, more than 3 times the daily average. CPSC says to stay close while food is on the stove or in the oven and place a turkey fryer far from the house, never on the porch or in the garage. The CPSC also reports nearly 15,000 people were treated in hospital emergency rooms last holiday season between November and January due to decorating-related injuries. More than 40% of those injuries involved falls. And a dry tree is a more flammable tree. A live Christmas tree needs plenty of water, and check for broken light bulbs and frayed wires regularly. When it comes to holiday toys,
when you're buying toys, making sure they're age appropriate. because we do see a lot of injuries associated with small parts for children.
CPSC did say their researchers observed a downward trend from 2015 to 2022 in toy-related injuries for children 14 years and younger. In Washington, I'm Karen Keefa.
103.3 WGLX. Bob and Tom in the morning. And the best classic rock all day. 103.3 WGLX.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now lease a built Ford Tough F-150 STX for $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Sure is nice to have my 3 older kids home to visit. Oh yeah, I love coming home. I miss having soft water.
That's why I bring my laundry home on the weekends.
It's so much better for my hair too, but you wouldn't know anything about that, Corey.
Well, that's why my hair looks so nice and moisturized.
What do you know about moisturized hair?
Well, having 2 older sisters and a brother who only showers a couple times a week helps.
Well, actually, 72 years of treating water in Wisconsin is our family story. You kids are pretty well versed in water.
So let us make your family's water better today.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Xumo Streambox free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Xumo Streambox for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
Life moves fast. Take those road trips. Spend afternoons on a boat. Gather around the campfire and create memories without any worries. At Clinner Insurance, your trusted local partner, you're not just a policy number to us. You're a priority. As a company deeply rooted in the Northwoods community, we truly care about the people we serve. With Clinner Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance, you can live life to the fullest, knowing we'll be there for you when you need it most.
Hey, Wassa. With 100,000 watts. WGLX rocks Wassa. Are you game to take a spin?
I am ready.
To win it all.
Parting waves.
You got it. Whoa!
Weeknights at 6:30 on NBC 12.
All right, guys, it's 10:30 with temperatures hanging out near 50. It is mid-November. We'll pay for this at some point, just not for tomorrow or also on Thursday, more so on Friday. Lots of clouds out there currently, but they're going to begin to break up tonight. So look for partly cloudy skies around sunrise tomorrow. And then we do have lots of sunshine on the way for us throughout the day tomorrow. But then things begin to change. In fact, here is your 7-day forecast, and we have some changes on the way for not tomorrow, not Thursday, Friday, a high temperature of 38. That may be a bit aggressive too. We could get stuck in the mid-30s on Friday with a gusty northwest wind, making it feel even cooler than that.
Jeff, I know you're counting down the days till we get a blizzard.
I want a
You're
big
very
snow,
excited about
cold
this.
temperatures, freeze the trails. Let's go.
Right?
Yes.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Save during the Truckload Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Through November 17th, get up to $100 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Another $100 back when you use a Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
This year at Paws and Claws, we are thankful for serving you for the last 10 years. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and all your 4-legged family members.
Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss out. Cardell cabinets come ready to install and feature a modern look that will surely add elegance to any room. This Rockney Maple style kitchen is $3,339 after 11% rebate. Get the floor of your dreams with our huge selection of Shaw flooring. Waterproof vinyl plank offers the look of real wood without the worry. This Citadel vinyl plank flooring is $229 per square foot after 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now lease a built Ford Tough F-150 STX for $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.